Hi everyone, Dr. Victoria Skirbo here speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. So I thought I would do a quick read on the Mueller Report, which is supposed to be coming out tomorrow, the 18th of April. And the redacted version, I guess. So I guess we'll see just how much they've redacted. It's actually being sold on, I think, Amazon as a book, so you can order it. Hopefully they don't spend a lot of money on toner for black lines, because I have a feeling. But we're going to see, and it's a big report, so it's going to take a while to sort of parse through it, as it were. But I thought I would do a quick read on it. I'm more optimistic about this than the first time, than the 4-page announcement from Barr, mainly because Mercury is now out of the shadow of retrograde. And when it was first, when the Mueller Report first came out, Mars was retrograde, moving towards a conjunction with Neptune, and by the time Barr wrote his 4-page summary, Neptune was conjunct Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So we were not going to get any kind of clear anything from that. But now Mercury's in Aries. And Aries, we're going to have some clarity. And we may not get everything that we want. I know Barr said he would not give the unredacted version to Congress. I believe, I don't know if they have any, if they can do anything besides subpoena Mueller to see if they can get more information. So we'll see. Just generally a reading on the Mueller Report. And I know that after the last, after it came out, people were very, very upset. And I don't blame people, Well, let's see what the cards say. Again, this is not an exact science, and it is always open to the interpretation of the reader, no matter how hard you try not to. So let's pull this down. Okay, I am going to actually get a little shorter here. I could. Oops, there we go. All right, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Or, oh, goodness gracious, I'm sorry about that, folks. That was a little dizzy, huh? All right, let's put this down so we can see. Bring the light over. Let's try to get this as best we can. Okay, I did everything we need to do. Okay, the Mueller Report coming out tomorrow. What can we expect? Ooh, Temperance. Okay, I'm just going to put all the cards out first, and then I'll discuss what I see. But that's a good card. That's a healing card. So there's going to be a certain amount of healing coming from this, and a certain amount of balance. Okay, let's put this seven of wands at the root, the six of swords in the past. In the sky, we have the Judgment. Judgment card. The Magician in the immediate future. Three of Pentacles in the how it's seen from the outside, domestic situation. The Lover's card. The Four of Cups in hopes and fears. The outcome, the Nine of Cups, and let's see if we can get a major arcana with that. Nope. And let's see what's underneath. Okay. The Chariot card. Okay. So that was underneath. So here we have quite a few major arcana in this reading, which is interesting. Sorry about that noise. I don't know if I can do anything about it at this point. We have a lot of major arcana here, which is interesting. When you see a lot of major arcana in a reading, it generally means that this is a fateful time. And for sure, This is a fateful time. The first card here, the immediate environment, is one of temperance. And so temperance always requires us to walk a very straight and narrow path. It is a warning against being intemperate. It's a warning against getting caught up in the extremes of things. And so this is a warning card right now, asking us to sort of temper our reactions to what's coming out. Okay? And then crossing that is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is generally a celebration card. And so, as it being the crossing card, I feel like there is a path that will be laid out with this, but it is not going to be a cause for celebration, I think, for either side. For those who feel that Trump is innocent, this is not going to exonerate him. For those people who believe Trump is guilty, it is not going to outright. It's not going to be outright there. It's not going to be like. It's not going to be like, oh well, there you go, kind of energy, right? There is a path though, and the path moves towards judgment. What it's based on is careful work, okay? Careful building. This is the Seven of Wands in this deck. It's a little different than the other Seven of Wands. And so this is, to me, building an airtight case. This is the energy of building an airtight case. Now, it's not very high. It would be nicer maybe it was up to here, but it's down here. But this is still a border and a boundary. So a boundary has been laid. There are lines in the sand here. And on this deck, the Seven of Wands is a little bit of a wait and see, because he's sort of back. He's not fording forward, right? He's preparing for the fight. So this says to me this is a well-prepared boundary, and this person is ready to fight for what's right here. It's just, so that's the energy. The energy is there's a structure there that can be followed, okay? But we're not going to be able to get giddy and celebrate. In the past, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving away from and trying to calm the waters, right? Moving away from the tumultuous waters. And I feel like this was the 4-page, the 4-page thing that Barr wrote, summary. I think what it was meant to do was to take the pressure off of Trump as far as him colluding with Russia. Now, if Trump had just shut up at that point, which is nearly impossible for him, he would have been better off, right? But Trump keeps bringing it up, and so he keeps inflaming everybody with it. But it was a way for them to sort of calm the waters a bit. Have the waters been calmed? I can't say that that's true. Okay, what's in the sky? We have the Judgment card. And so judgment will fall. Okay, people are waking up. We are going to come to understand something. In this deck, the Judgment card, the guy is looking at the book. This is the book of life. This is the book of the past, things that have happened, pages. The pages are empty here, but it does not necessarily mean that the information is not there. Okay, there is information, and the angel is pointing in the direction. Let's move forward. Let's move into the clear air. Let's clear ourselves. And the woman is somewhere in between. Okay, so this is a balance between looking at the past, imagining the future, and then walking into the future. Okay. This is the 6 weeks immediate environment. This is the Magician card. This is a card of power. As you sow, so shall you reap. And so some people can see this card as a manipulation card. I do not see it as a manipulation card in this respect. I feel as though this is about being held responsible for your actions. And this is a sense of focused intention, I would say that the best you can do with this energy is to focus on your own lives and the thing that you can affect in your own lives. And let the process and the structure of what the Mueller Report is make its way through the system that has been developed, hopefully, to keep us from having situations like this. This is the how it's seen from the outside. The Three of Pentacles. I think that this is a lot of times people see this as dark money, but in this case, I feel like this has to do with a well-crafted report. This is showing the craftsmanship. People are going to read it and say, wow, this is very, from what they can see, because there's going to be things that they can't see. I almost want to say that I know people are talking about lots of things getting redacted, but I feel like it's not as much. I think the people's names will be redacted, but I'm not sure that as much information is going to be redacted as people are concerned about. Domestic situation, we have the choice card. This is consequences of your choices. Okay. This is also about relationship. The Lovers is a choice to relate, and it's about coming together and separating. There's a duality here. So I would say that domestically, I think people are going to, for the most part, remain on their side of the tree in this case, or what they feel is, I don't think you're going to get converts on one side or the other with this energy. That's what I want to say. So people are still going to stay pretty ingrained within their point of view. Hopes and fears. So this is divine discontent. So those people who felt disappointed are concerned that they're going to feel that disappointment again. But we have the angel offering another cup. This person is not looking at the cup. And so this says to us, even if you feel that divine discontent, that things aren't going the way you feel, you need to look around, because blessings are coming. There's a blessing in this whole thing. And we have the outcome, which is the wish card. Now, it depends on what side of the aisle you are on with the wish. But I think the wish card is about wishing that what needs to be seen with this is seen. And that sounds kind of like a cop-out, but I feel that that's what this is about. And then what's most, I think, telling is this card here, the one that was underneath. This is the Chariot card. The Chariot card is about movement. So whatever this report brings forth, it's the movement and the direction, and what it's going to bring out is on its own journey. It's on its own journey, and in a lot of ways, I think it's bigger than Trump. I think it's bigger than Trump because it lays out a lot of the problems that we have with the way the structures of power get to manipulate things. So I think ultimately this is going to be somewhat of a roadmap for the future. But as far as I think we're going to see more than for those of us who are concerned, we're not going to see anything. I think we're going to see stuff. But it's not going to be the dancing in the streets yet. I know Linda G always talks about there's going to be dancing in the streets. I don't think you have to shine up your dancing shoes for that, but if you want to go out dancing, I say dance anyway, right? Dance. Who needs that to dance? I think we should be dancing whether it comes out the way we want to or not. We could all use a little fun in this time of very serious issues. So I would say that, I think that we're going to get some valuable information from this. And even if it doesn't manifest immediately like we would like it to, I do feel ultimately it is a fateful thing, and that things are going to change and shift. And the Chariot is always about the soul's journey. And so this is, in a way, an evolution for us. So that's what I see. Now, it's going to be interesting because it's coming out tomorrow. So I could be completely wrong, and I guess I'll know tomorrow. But I thought I'd take a look at it. You take it or leave it, whatever you think. If you enjoy these readings, like and subscribe. Hopefully, you're at least they're a little bit of fun, a little bit of distraction sometimes, and maybe a little bit of wisdom. Have yourself a great day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.